friend, welcome back to my channel. I have historically an all makeup substantial trash talk to share with you. It has been so long since I've done one of my trash talks that when I went to go looking in my bin, I was like, whoa, we got a lot of makeup items here. I can just make this its own video, which I think will be really fun for you makeup lovers out there. I also will say, as someone who watches a lot of empties or trash talk videos, it's rare to see anybody have a ton of makeup items, so it's quite a bit of fun. I will go ahead and start with the two makeup but not makeup products. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first one that I have is a holy grail. It's the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. I essentially swear by this stuff. I spritz my brushes every single day when I'm done applying my makeup and just quickly wipe them off on my makeup washcloth. It basically, and the purpose of that is it, one, sanitizes them, and two, removes the color. I don't necessarily change up my face products a ton day to day, but my eyeshadow is never necessarily the same. So it's really helpful. I don't have to own a ton of brushes. I mean, I do own more than I need, but I still feel like I don't find myself being like, oh my God, I have 100 brushes that need to be cleaned. These are really great. I think it also has made a difference in helping longevity of my brushes because I do keep them in nice condition. I also deep clean them once a week with soap. So love this stuff. Always will buy the jumbo when I can get my hands on it. Other item I swear by that I don't think I talk a lot about is from number 7. It's the Instant Illusions Wrinkle Filler. I have really fine under eye lines, and I've noticed that over the years, as my eyes get drier and drier, especially in the winter, I can have a problem sometimes with concealer sinking into that area and leaving little crease marks. It also matters the concealer I use, but ever since finding this stuff, it is excellent. I apply basically a less than a pea-sized amount on my 2 fingers. I pat it in and I put concealer over it, and it has just been magical. I go through about 1 a year, give or take, and I've been using this type of product for, I think I'm going on 3 or 4 years, and it's been great. I am a little sad though, a little concerned. It seems like they might be discontinuing this, which why are we doing that? So I managed to find 2 of them and I bought them. I don't love engaging in that behavior because one will just sit there inevitably and not get used, and I don't go through this stuff really fast. But I need to just delay having to find something different. And if I can do that for a little bit longer, perhaps number 7 will get their act together and bring it back by the time I need it. I don't know, but this stuff is awesome. I definitely recommend if you are in the same boat as me. Okay, let's talk mascaras. I have a lot of them. I've got 2 primers. First one that we have is my favorite. I've talked about this before. It's from Milani. It's called the Violet one. It's their lash primer. Before I go any further, let me just talk to you about my lash situation because everybody's is different. I don't curl my lashes. I find that my lashes are just naturally long enough on their own. I don't have really sparse lashes. I wouldn't say I have the most beautiful lashes known to mankind, but I don't have a lot of problems with them. My only issue is I don't apply mascara to the bottom lash line because I have really long and not a lot of lashes down there that when you do apply mascara, it just looks weird. It does not look full like it does up top. What I like to have in a mascara is I like to get that sort of thickness. I'm looking for just volumizing, almost erring on the side of clumpy. I kind of walk the clumpy line, and I love it. This stuff is perfect for that job because what it does is it really just thickens my lashes so that when I go to apply mascara, I have these beefy lashes, which I really love. I just love to have lashes that look substantial on my lash band. It's just my favorite. The one complaint that I will say about this is that the stopper historically is not great at getting product off, as you can see there. So I often have to brush it down, which makes the top really messy. But I am willing to put up with all of that because the effect in the end is lovely. I did stray though. When I was at a local TJ Maxx, I came across this Milk makeup. It's the Kush Lash Primer, and it was $8. So I was like, let me try that. It is super weighty. This feels like it's actual pure metal. I think this stuff is fine. I would certainly not pay $23-esque for it. It reminds me very much of the Tarteist lash paint. It has a really spiky wand, which if you're not careful, you can jab yourself. And I will say that it didn't always thickly apply it. Like, it had to take some work. Definitely was better after it dried out a little bit. So would get it again for $8 and work with it, but prefer my Milani. I have once again strayed and I'm currently using the L'Oreal Lash Primer. No, it's fine, but it's not this. So you'll be seeing this come back into the routine. But I gotta say, I'm somebody who really does think that lash primer makes a difference because it helps thicken my lashes, which is my ultimate goal when applying mascara. We're not done with mascaras though. I got 3 actual mascaras that I've used up. First is a fave. It's the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This pairs so well with the purple one or the violet one from Milani because it provides nice thickness and length and like zhuzh to my lashes. I think the wand is really great because it tapers down here, so it makes it really easy to get into that inner corner area. I just think it provides nice thickness to my lashes, and it is really truly like that. Adds beef, adds volume to them, but doesn't make them super long. I don't need super long, but I love the look of my lashes with this, especially when it starts to dry out a little bit. It just, ooh, it's perfect. The rubberized part right here for grip, I love. So we'll definitely repurchase this. I did purchase, they ingeniously, in my opinion, came out with a princess collection, like Disney princesses, where they just took this packaging and slapped a princess logo on it, which I really love. I think more companies should do that. And I bought the whole set, and I'm now working on the other one that I have of this, and I love it. Another love, which is unexpected, this is from Erin's Faces. It is the Matcha Mascara in brown. First off, as a brown, it is one of the best brown colors I've come across. It's not a red brown. That's what I can't stand, is when either mascaras or liners that are brown have that red undertone and it pulls red. It's not cute. This is a true like chocolate brown. What is unexpected about it is the wand. I don't typically love the hourglass shape wand, but what works for this is that the hourglass is subtle. Like, things I don't love, the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, it has like a really bulbous start and finish and then like a big dip. It doesn't work to get that in my lashes. This, I get into my lashes so nicely. It also is a dry but juicy formula. It reminds me of back in the day, Physicians Formula used to be a pretty dry leaning mascara. Like, it would be almost to the point where you could open it and it wouldn't have to wait for it to dry out. It just came that way. This works the same way. I just love the look of it on my lashes. It is similarly to effect as the Lash Princess. If the Lash Princess came in brown, love this stuff. It's also, again, very weighty. I'm pretty sure this is made of metal. It's a clean beauty brand if that matters to you. I will definitely rebuy this once I have finished off a few other mascaras because it's the only brown one I really love. We had some highs, so now it's time for a mascara low, and that's the JOAH Lash Up Rising. This is a volumizing and lengthening mascara. The volumizing claim is lies. It is just a lengthening mascara. This is similar to the Erin's Faces wand, a little bit bigger. It does nothing for my lashes. Like, it just does nothing to them. Even with a primer, it does nothing to them. I'm disappointed in this because I've had the sample sent my way in, I don't know, like 8 Kiss Impress nail orders, and the sample is lovely, but it's one of those tricky situations where the sample packaging is better than the actual packaging. It doesn't quite work out in the same way. So no, not gonna get this again. Mad about it, happy that I'm done with it because it was not doing it for me. Keeping in the vein of eyes, I have an eyeliner. It's from NYX. It's from the That's the Point collection, and it's the Hella Fine Artistry eyeliner. This has the little brush tip that you could imagine. I should say felt tip. I don't think it's a brush tip. I love it and I hate it. Here's why I love it. I love it because it is super easy to go across my eyes. It provides a lovely opaque black finish, but as you probably aren't gonna be surprised to hear, it gives you a really thin line. And I would always find with this that if I didn't intentionally like make it thicker, like intentionally draw it in thicker, when I would go to apply my mascara, inevitably my mascara would go above my eyeliner mark. With a thicker pen, I don't experience that because naturally the line's a little bit thicker. So if you're somebody who wants a really thin line and isn't like an animal applying mascara the way I am, you'll love this. If you're somebody who's willing to do 2 lines and make it a little bit thicker, you'll also probably love this. This is great. It was easy to coupon for a while, so I do have another one of these to use up. It also lasted me a heck of a long time. But like, take that with a grain of salt, because I'm somebody who tends to have like mascaras, multiple eyeliners open, so I'm not using this every single day, but I think it's lovely. Happy that I have one more currently open in my collection. I have a highlighter that I have finished off. Weird to say. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlighter in the shade Who's That Pearl. This was during the height of cushion products. I gotta say, I was real into cushion things. This I really liked. It's gonna be hard for me to get anything out of it. That's why I'm letting it go. You probably can't even tell that I've got highlighter there, but it was a really pretty pink white leaning highlighter, which I have found is really hard to come by. This was great. I applied it just with my finger to my face. It didn't move or fudge around my foundation, which I really liked. So I'm sad it's gone. It lasted me a super long time, and I don't think they still make this. I feel like cushion products had their moment and then they left, and I'm still like clinging on to them, but they've just gone far away. So if I came across this, I probably would buy it because the color is really unique and the application works for me, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. So I'm happy I did use it up. I also have a lip product. This is the Buxom full-on lip cream in Dolly. This is my second one that I've used up from this. Dolly is probably my favorite neutral leaning color that Buxom does. It came in one of, I think, a couple holiday sets I've had over the years. I will, however, say though, as much as I love like the juicy thickness that it provides on my lips, I was really not a fan as I got closer to the end of this of the mintiness. I've just gotten away from minty, cold feeling lips. Ben also does not like this. Like when he would kiss me when I'd leave in the morning, he'd be like, ugh, you got that minty gloss on. And I'd be like, yeah, I know. But the color was nice. I think if Buxom got away from that mintiness, I might go buy this. But unless that happens, I think I'm okay with the like aggressive lip gloss collection that I currently have. To end all of this, we have one declutter item. It's the Almay Truly Lasting Color TLC 16-Hour Makeup Foundation in 120 Ivory. I got this not that long ago, and I got it through couponing because I had a wicked good coupon for CVS for Almay products. It is separated to the point where like you can see it separated in there, and I've mixed it and I've mixed it and I've mixed it, and then I go to squirt it out and it still separates. So it just is not good. I probably shouldn't be surprised because the Almay displays at any CVS I go to are just untouched. I won't be surprised if this brand says sayonara soon because I just don't think they're very popular. I wanted to try this a lot because the color I feel like is a nice color match for me, but it's like normally 20 bucks I think, which is kind of pricey. And I had, like I said, maybe a $15 coupon that I used this for. So I'm not willing to go try again because it came to me bad, but if you've tried it and you love it, let me know. You might sway me down in the comments. So that's where we're at. Ooh, there it is. That is my full makeup only trash talk, which might never happen again because that was a historic amount of makeup products that I finished off. It's been really nice to see all that usage, but boy, is it rare and hard to come by. I so appreciate you being here, and I'd be curious to know your thoughts on any of the makeup items that I talked about down below in the comments, and I'll catch you in my next video real soon. Bye.